Hello, my name is Fatok123, and welcome to Castlevania Symphony of the Night. As you probably tell already, I am playing the Xbox Arcade version, which unfortunately does mean you're not going to get any of the fancy cutscenes of the lovely PlayStation 1 3D buildings and all that. But with that said, hopefully there won't be too much of a punch in the gut for people, and we'll get started right away. And of course, our name is going to be something to do with Fatty. Can I fit Fat Talk in there? Hey! There we go. We'll get right on with it, with the final stage! What? This is just a little sort of recap what happened in the last game. I've not played the last game to be honest. I've not played a lot of Castlevania games, so I should really get into that. But I think this is the only one I've actually completed. But yeah, I love this game. It's bloody brilliant. Got high energy music, the gameplay is amazing. The graphics, given the time, pretty dang good. You know. This was on PlayStation 1 and the Sega Saturn, I believe. And yeah, I love this game. As you can probably tell by save files, I've completed about 5 or 6 times already.
Die, monster! You don't belong in this world.
It was not by my hand that I'm once again given flesh. I was called here by humans who wish to pay me tribute.
Tribute? You steal men's souls and make them your slaves.
Perhaps the same could be said of all religions.
I'll say no
Your
more.
words are as empty as your soul. Mankind ill needs a savior such as you.
What is a man? A miserable little pile of secrets. But enough talk. How about you?
How about you, good sir? So yeah, our first fight's against Dracula already. You cannot lose this fight. I'm not even exaggerating. Oh, I did not want that. No matter how bad you do in this fight, no matter how much you get your ass kicked, you will not die. I'm sure there's a little backflip you can do. Never mind. So yeah. Basic controls, A is to jump. X is, well for me, my X button is to attack, and the Y button I can use a special ability for my sub-weapon. If I hold it up and press attack, I get to actually throw a sub-weapon on the floor. Hydro Storm does good enough damage on it. And if you do take enough damage, then Maria comes in and saves you. From what I've heard, that's not quite how it goes down. But yeah, the quicker you defeat Dracula, I think the more hearts you have left and all that, the better stats you start off with the game. But we'll get into that in a second. It was Richter Belmont, the legendary vampire hunter who succeeded in finally ending the menace of Count Dracula, Lord of the Vampires, who had been brought back from the grave by the dark priest Shaft. However, one night 4 years later, under the glare of a full moon, Richter mysteriously vanished. Hey, he's went on vacation. With no idea where to begin her search, Maria Renard set out to look for him. It was then that fate intervened. Castlevania, the Castle of Dracula, which is rumoured to appear once every century, suddenly materialised from the mist, as if to show her the way. Meanwhile, powerful forces were struggling for the soul of a man named Alucard. The very same Alucard who had teamed up with Trevor Belmont to battle his immortal father, Count Fled Tepes Dracula. Well, Alucard, in order to purge the world of his own cursed bloodline, had submerged his vampiric powers and entered into what was supposed to be an eternal slumber. But now, he is awake and aware of the evil once again at work in his homeland. The time has once again come for the forces of good and evil to engage in their ancient battle. Dracula's castle beckons for you, and no man can say who will emerge victorious. I mean, it'd be a pretty dumb game if you lost, really, but suspense, I guess. Castlevania. And just like that, we are going to play as the big man himself. And certified badass of that, Alucard. Wish we could run that fast in the game, but yeah, we got the backdash. I mean, that does quite well, but it gets annoying, so I'll try not to do that. There's no point hitting candles yet, is there? Oh, I still dropped some money though. Damn. Can you still do the... Yeah, you can. Cool. I'll get inside a bit, So, Alucard, unlike Richter, can equip 2 weapons or items at a time. At the moment, just as a default, he has a shield and a sword. He can't use special abilities with the items. He can still use sub-weapons. And he still uses Hearts as ammo, but he can't do like Hydro Storm or just a complete entire nuke of the screen like Richter can. But that doesn't make him any less powerful than Richter by any means. And also, Alucard gets gets access to quite a few special abilities alone, such as Hellfire, which there are 2 variations. It didn't launch the fireball variation for some reason. But yeah, if you hold up while the animation's going on, you can send out meteor versions, which are a lot more powerful than just a pansy-ass fireball.
What is your business here?
I've come to put an end to this.
And we are
Still
enemies of
befriending
death.
mortals.
Death
I will
himself.
not ask you to return to our side, but I demand you cease your attack.
I will not.
You shall regret those words. We will meet again.
What has he done to the sky in the background? And unfortunately, he's going to rid us of all of our items. Yeah. That lovely sword and equipment I had, gone. All I could do is just punch stuff now. Which, don't get me wrong, early game, and even partway through the game, punching could be quite a very powerful weapon indeed. A lot more powerful than what some swords you get off to begin with, anyway. I'll show you what I mean. Do you see this punch here? That doesn't just count as one hit. Every frame of animation on that can count as a hit. So if you get close enough to an enemy, you could, in one press the button, you could hit them about 3 times, I want to say, 3, 4. It's ridiculous. Oh. Yeah, you hear that? Yeah. It's down there. It's just a dip. I gotta remember which one's my map. Okay, map's on the left trigger. I always forget what one of the triggers do what, and well, you'll see later on down the game with some abilities. I keep getting the map mixed up with the abilities. I'll be cycling through them. Which one is it? I just want to know where I'm going. Where am I? And this is a save room. Go in, press up, and it asks you if you want to save. It also heals you. I'll be using that a lot. I like saving my game. I am a very paranoid and careful son of a. The red rust I picked up I don't recommend using. That's a curse sword, I think, and sometimes it just won't work. I can honestly couldn't tell you why. Thank you. So, first piece of armor, the Hide Curious. Or Hide Cuirass, whatever you want to say. I suppose I should equip a sword just to be on the safe side in case I do need some longer range attacks. But you see, the reach is better. It's, you know, it does the job. It doesn't do as much damage as punching. Oh! That's almost ended in disaster. I believe you can use that elevator to get an item early, but I wouldn't worry too much about it, to be honest. I don't think there's anything that's going to be game breaking, put it that way. Ah, shit. No! It's in a very good start, must admit. I played this game before. Anyway. Ah, shield. Shields are good for blocking projectiles. They can increase your defense a little bit as well, but don't try blocking sword attacks with them. It doesn't do anything. Now, if you're up against, say, an axe armor, you could just tell him to go fuck himself. Yeah, shields can be useful. Shields can be useful. But you can also just knock the axes out of the air, say a punch or a sword attack, and then just walk up to him and punch the shit out of him. Bish bash bosh, you are dead. We'll be back there later. Yes, I wasn't going to do that, didn't I? But with a lot of these type of games, there are also a lot of secret passages you can find. How the hell are you supposed to know that's there without just randomly attacking walls? I do not know. Is that a health upgrade? Yeah. Health upgrades? Pretty self-explanatory. Increases your max health, but it will also give you a full heal too. So they're quite nice with that, actually. Especially when it comes to sort of, you know, after you just fought a boss, you got your ass kicked, at least that was there to pick you back up again. And heart max up, same again. Doesn't refill you to max hearts, but it does increase them by 5, I think it increases your max by. So that's not too bad. There's quite a few of these increased pickups, so you won't find yourself running out too badly. Speaking of hearts and sub-weapons though, we got our first one of Alucard, the knife. It's alright. It's not my favourite, but it's alright. There's certainly worse things out there. There's one that I don't even know what the hell it does, so... Just like throws this powder on the floor, like, okay, that's great. Is it actually going to damage anything? Cool. Love the flow on this game though, how you move. Such a fluid movement. I do know where some hidden walls are, but I do tend to forget where some other ones are, so you'll probably just find me trying to attack the wall randomly. This isn't going to be, you know, everything playthrough. I'm going to go for the best ending, which will include having to get some certain amount of map coverage, but I'm not going for, you know, every sort of nook and cranny, every item I can find, every hidden wall, sort of stuff. Smack. Could use my sub-weapons, but I'm going to save that for a first boss. Okay. I'm sure there's another floor you could take out, but you know what, I can't remember what the hell it is for the life of me. In this area specifically, I mean, anyway. Let's go! Fine, I'm gonna kill him anyway. It's fine. I don't want the experience. Yeah, I want to go with a knife, really. And we have our first boss. I forget what they're called. One's called Sloggerer, which I think is the bird guy. Yeah, like I say, nice, not too bad. You can rapid fire it quite well. Just hold up and spam the attack button. Do enough damage and you'll stun him, and then the other guy could just pick him up. So yeah, you can take care of the bird quite easily. Oh, he's almost dead. He's angry. I do struggle to do hellfire sometimes. Ow. That killed your friend, so can you just bugger off? There we go. Pretty sure that fire will explode on my head, but no. Yeah, that's our first boss. Yeah. Probably should use the shield so I could block the fireballs a bit easier, but nah. Now we've leveled up a bit, it's not so good. I bet you do bloody hellfire now. Don't know why I struggle to do it so much. Nope. Okay. I am doing the right movement. Yeah, any spells you unlock, you just look in here. So yeah, up, down, then you need like sort of a half circle forward motion. I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure I've got the dodgy controller. Not just saying as an excuse either, I do have a rather dodgy controller, but I can never remember which one it is because they look the same. Oh, that's annoying. Why is that? Why is that being so difficult? Sunglasses. Make yourself look a bit classy. Why not? Cool looking sunglasses. Takes your intelligence down a bit, but puts your defense up, so I'm not worried about intelligence. Dark Metamorphosis, do a half circle, going left, right, up. No, left, up, right, or right, up, left. Anytime you have an enemy that can bleed, if you let the blood touch you, it will heal you. After all, Alucard is half vampire. So that's always quite nice. There is another one we could do, which is Soul Steal, but we can't do that for a while. How did that work with Hellfire? Yeah, that's the meteor reform I was on about. Anyway, that's not what I was trying to do. There's another sort of... I can't remember how you do the spirit one. Oh no! No! I picked up the Gladius, didn't I? Which is a bit better than what I already got, I believe. Or Balisard, sorry. Basic short sword. That could work quite well. Like the hand does, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna stab you. Yeah, I'm gonna stab you. Yeah. You can't attack floors with it, though. So just be aware of that. Save room? Yeah. I suppose bad. Did just take care of a boss, I suppose. So. Last thing I want to do is go about half an hour through the game, die, and have to do it all over again. So while the saving might get annoying, believe me, it's for convenience. Yeah, show off Dark Metamorphosis, get some blood. Thank you. Nom 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 nom. Tasty. Or you can just bitch slap him in the face like I'm doing. That doesn't make them bleed on you, but it's just satisfying. The diamond, it's a weird weapon. You can only throw 3 at a time, but it sort of bounces around the room. It's not bad if you need to get someone around the corner, I suppose. Oh. Had an axe to the ass. Try saying that quickly. Hey. Those things that cling to the walls, they can poison you. Poison works a bit different in this game. It doesn't actually damage you. Instead, poison reduces the damage you deal by half. Screw you and your axe. Is there anything down here? Should we get this sword out? A different sword out, sorry. Let's go back to the short sword. Is there a breakable floor around here? I'm sure there's another one in this area. What? I could be wrong. I could just be attacking the floor like a moron for no reason. But there's the whole point. Oh yeah, there's the poison. The whole point of these games, exploration, see what you can find. This is the powder one I was on about. Like, who uses that? Garlic, is it? I don't know. God knows. Marble Gallery. We'll just be passing through here for now. Ah, holy water, sorry. You throw quite a few of these and the damage output is disgusting. Not my favourite of the weapons, but it's definitely up. Yeah, this is more passing through place at the moment. Because there's not really anywhere we can go, per se. There is one area, sort of a shortcut between the entrance of the castle to here. I will attempt to go through it. Yeah, that's right, with the holy water. Thank you. Let's just get this plot element of this area out of the way first.
Wait a moment.
I'd
You
rather
seem
not.
human, and yet, what do you here?
I've come to destroy this castle.
One way, but
Then we have the same purpose. I'll trust you for now. I'm Maria. Who are you?
Alucard.
Not the talkative type, I can see. Well, perhaps we'll meet again. If you live that long. Farewell.
bitch, do you know who I am? Come back here. Anyway, just want to get that plot element out of the way. Let's do a bit more exploration in the first part of the Marble Gallery first. As far as we can explore, anyway. Bloody flea men. Go away! Thank you. Hi, table. Getting killed by a table is the most embarrassing thing. And yes, I've managed it. That's fun. Punch you in the table. Punch you in the table, don't know what I mean. Can you punch a table in the nuts? I don't think that's anything important in that one, if I can even reach it. Nah, I don't know. Probably just bagging money. Which, by the way, items will respawn as soon as you leave an area. So if you find an area where Candle has... Oh, a Night Shield. Did he just drop a Night Shield? Holy hell. Okay. It's actually not a bad shield. I'll hang on to that. Anyway, as I was saying, if you've got a room that has a lot of... My god, I lost my train of thought now. Give me a second to reboot. Yeah, if you've got an item, a room that has a candle with a large sum of money, and sometimes, I think the highest you can find is a bag of money that has 2,500 in it. If you walk out the room, come back, that will always respawn. And the enemy just off-screened itself, okay. But yeah, you can get a lot of money quite quickly that way. They tend to be in the bigger rooms, what it takes long to get out of, but again, that is infinite money that just respawns. It will never stop. Spirit Orb, we can actually learn the names of the things we've been fighting now. I believe the dolls were called marionettes or something. We can check. Hang on. Oh, that's what Spirit Orb done. Might have been done? I mean, probably. No, it's the fairy book that lets you see the names. What's Spirit Orb do then? Oh, shows enemy damage. So how much damage you're doing to the enemy. If you're interested in that sort of thing, you know, bigger numbers and all that. I believe the max amount of damage you could deal is 255? 235? Could be wrong on that. Could be wrong. And believe me, I will be farming a very particularly strong weapon later on again. A weapon which shouldn't be allowed, if I'm honest. Yeah, this is one guy you definitely don't want to go up and punch. Play on the side of safety, this one. He hurts early game. Later on he's fine, like when you've leveled up and got your defense up a bit more, but yeah, he does a lot of damage. He does a lot of damage. Oh, Skelerangs. If you get too close to them, they will hide from you, which is quite funny, admittedly. Can I do Soul Steal yet? I doubt it. No. Got nowhere near enough MP. Technically, you do have... You can block these guys with a shield. That's pretty cool. Ow. Technically, you do always have access to your spells from right from the get-go. The only thing stopping you from casting them is your MP amount. Which I think is a pretty cool concept. Bloody ghost. I don't want them hitting those, it's all just $1 apart from that mid candle. Holy water, thank you. So yeah, this is a little shortcut I was on about anyway, between the Marble Gallery and the first area of the game. There we go. That wasn't too bad. Went smoothly. This isn't completely pointless, there is an item we can get for doing this, I believe. We can unlock the gate that was blocking the other half of the entryway. Should hopefully be able to get another life up, I think. Oh, the shield potion. Can I make that? Hey, there we go. First try.